let's take a look at Studio Calico's August 2024 kit unboxing. Okay, you guys, I do not have Studio Calico's add-on stamp sets again this month, but I do have the kits, and these are the kits for August 2024. And I'm going to start with the stamp subscription. It's so good. I think I'm going to be using this today because I'm excited to try it out. But there's so many little tidbits in this stamp that you can kind of build off of. And I love a buildable stamp. And it was designed by In a Creative Bubble, which makes me so happy. So I'm going to definitely be using this today. That is the stamp subscription. Let's take a look at the new kit. It's very colorful. I can tell by the packaging. And let's open this up and take a look at what's inside. We have a beautiful black tag. So cute. Can't wait to cut that out and use it. I'm going to remove everything out of the packaging and share with you what comes in the kit this month. So this month we got some washi tape. Finally, I'm so excited that they put washi tape in this kit. And it's a good one. I love me a black and white washi. It has some florals and leaves on there. So pretty. Loving that. You do get some die cuts as well. So I'm going to say this. These are older illustrations. I do have cards, or I did have cards with some of these illustrations. And I'm gonna say I don't mind them using older illustrations because these were some of my favorites. I really enjoyed the Converse, like the coffee cup. Those are really cute. So I'm pretty excited for those. They were on cards, I believe. So having them on die cuts is a good one. Then you do get some labels as well and some squares. I believe those are 2x2s if I'm not mistaken, or 1x1. Not sure, but you do get a pack of die cuts. Next up is the chipboard. Really, really fun and good. And it has a little bit of like back to school theme to it, which I'm a-okay with. I don't have kids in school, but I can use a lot of these for college as well. Then you have some, like a pad, a ledger pad. And I like these because these are fun to add in different types of projects. Now, I don't know if I would use it if I was working in pockets, if I would use this in Project Life, but because I'm working in journals, I can totally use those. You have some curvy labels. These kind of look like my Me, Myself, and I labels, but they're papery and stickers. And some black alphas. All right, so let's take a look at our paper this month. So already I really like this. It's just like, I don't know, it looks like something from the 60s or 70s, kids going to school in uniforms. That's pretty neat. So you got your 4x6s, pattern paper, looking good. I do like that. Oh, that one's really cute. It's a good day to have a good day. Some plain pattern, stay curious. Yeah, I would totally use those. You're living your story. So really, you just have tidbits of back to school. I really like that. Okay, and I like that color. Oh, and that's that tag on the packaging, but a card, a 3x4 card. That's really nice too. So you have the 8 for August. Oh, I like this one a lot. Looking up. What does it say? I don't have my glasses on. Pizza. Thinking about it. Oh, I like her a lot. Because you guys know I like people in my my stamps and my cards and things like that. Do it for the plot. Currently reading. Some kitty cats, some books. That one's nice as well. Okay, so that's the card or the set that I have. and it has them like separately and this pattern as well. Like I said, they did reuse some illustrations here. And again, I'm a-okay with it. I know a lot of people do not like that, but if I like the pattern or if I liked that set before and they reused it, I'm okay with it. Today's forecast, not a cloud in sight. Oh, and there you go. There's that pattern. I have it in a 4x6 and I think in a 3x4 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and they have doggies. Yes, love it. Excited for the doggies. Okay, and that is our cut apart sheets. You have a kitty cat on there. I like that hay there. That's cute. All right, some really cute cut aparts. So that is this month's kit. I'm going to be using it today for my process videos. So if you want to get inspired, keep watching and we'll put something together using this month's Studio Calico. All right, let's start creating. I'm going to be creating a layout in my traveler's notebook. And I do like to start with grid paper. So I just trimmed down 2 pieces of grid paper and I'm going through the paper from the kit to see what I want to use. I do want something very subtle. I don't want anything very bright. So I end up choosing this 6x8 paper and it had this scallop on the side. I think it's perfect. It's not too busy, but it does add a pop of color. So I'm just going to trim it down and add it to the right side of my page. And I also do want to use this 3x4 card. I did need a card for journaling, so I felt like those 2 colors went really well and it will match my photos. Now for my photos, I'm going to be documenting babysitting my niece for the whole day. It was actually pretty fun and I just captured a few photos of that day. I also left some space because I knew I wanted to stamp this large circle from the subscription stamp. I really wanted to try it out and I was trying to match the colors with my 3x4 card, and I think it matched pretty well. I will also stamp Life Right Now right in the center, and I believe I end up stamping a camera as well. FYI, I hate trimming around circles. I'm not really good at it. And I don't have a circle punch big enough to punch around this circle. So I just trimmed it myself and I guess it's okay. It's not a big deal if it's not perfect. I'm gonna go ahead, stick down my photos, and I will be adding some foam tape to my circle so it can kind of pop up a little bit. Again, I'm really loving my Discbound Traveler's Notebook covers because I can add a lot of bulk to my layout and not worry about it when I'm creating, because when it's like one notebook and it has the staples and it's holding together, it's really hard to work in it and write in it when you have that bulk. But in the Discbound, you're good to go. Anyways, I went ahead, stuck everything down. I do want to stamp a little sentiment right underneath my circle just to fill in that gap. I'll also use some of the chipboard to add little tidbits around my photos. So I just add another scallop with the blues underneath one of my photos. I'll go through the die cut pack and try to find something to fill in the gap between my circle and my photo, if that makes sense. I just felt like that space needed a little something, and I found the little camera and I end up adding that in that little gap. Now let's move on to the opposite side. I'm going to go ahead and stick down my pattern paper, and I'm going to stick down my 3x4 card. Now for the 3x4 card, I felt like I want to add it to the corner, or not, like it's not straight on purpose, because I just wanted things to look a little bit off, if that makes sense, because I was babysitting my niece and my day was a little bit off. So I just added it slightly to the right, and that way I also have some space to stamp on the side. So I added my journaling. I'm gonna grab a stamp from the stamp set and just stamp "This is worth remembering." And I believe I will grab a chipboard as well. But for now, while I have my stamp set out, I'm gonna add little tidbits around my photos. Sometimes if I feel like my layout needs more black ink, I'll grab the smallest stamp from my stamp set and use that to fill in the gaps with black ink. And that way I am able to bring in that pop of black to my layout. But anyways, you guys, I'm almost done. I'm gonna wrap this up. Don't forget today is release day at Studio Calico. I will be adding all the links down in the description box for you. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.